family. How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful afternoon. I'm Sara Lovecraft, and today I'm going to be your personal shopper. But before we get into all of that, I do have some housekeeping to take care of. And then we've got a really fun show for you guys because we are kicking off Become a Maker Month. It's Maker Month. The month of June is all about all of the creative, wonderful things that are part of being a maker. And there's so much to it. There's so much to it. And I'm really excited to get into it. We're going to be celebrating all month long. And I am very fortunate in that I get to be the one to kick this off. And I've got some special things to tell you guys about. But before we do that, let's say hey to everybody who is in the house. Hey, Bonnie. Hi, Tanya. Hi, Deborah. How are you? Charlene is here. Rosadelle is here. Diane is here. It's a party. It's a party. It is. Hello from Alabama. How are you? Guys, drop in the comments where you're from because I tend to forget where everybody is from. And I see so many familiar faces, and it's so nice to know where everybody is located. I personally am here on the east side of the country, but I know that we span not only the United States here, but we've got people that join us from lots of different places. See, Louise is here from the UK. That's really exciting. So welcome, Louise. We're glad that you are here. Tanya's in South Florida. It's good to see you. Gina's here. Julie from St. Louis is here. How you doing? How is it in St. Louis? Susan, Wisconsin. So good to see you, everybody. I love it. I love it. And there's new faces here every time we get together, which is really exciting because we are all about growing this amazing community. All right, so let's take care of some housekeeping, and then we are going to get into a really fun show for you guys today. I can't wait to show you some of the things that I have picked out to help you become a maker. So, first and foremost, you will notice on the side of your screen that there is a shopping bag. At any point during today's show, you can click on that shopping bag and it's going to pull up all of the information about all of the items that are in today's show. So if you want to be a little quick, you want to be a little faster than I am, you can go ahead and get a sneak peek of all of the things that are in the show, or you can click on that as we are going through all of the items to get the extra details, things that I might forget to mention, and you can add all of those items to your cart, as well as check out all while still watching the show. I'm just going to get a little bit smaller, but you can close out that cart and everything while still watching the show, and then you can just click on me and make me big again, which is nice because you don't have to navigate away. Sometimes when you navigate away, you can't find your way back. We make it easy for you to not have to do any of that. You don't have to worry about having to find your way back. Your way back. My brain is working faster than my mouth is this afternoon. If you can tell, I'm excited about what's in today's show. All right, so if you are joining us via Facebook or you are watching from YouTube, we also make it easy for you to shop as well by putting a little, there's a little box in the top of your screen. You're going to see that. And as we go through the show, they're not really item numbers so much as they are codes that are linked to each one of the items. You can type in that code and it is going to send you a message directly to your messenger that's going to give you a link that's going to lead you directly to that product. So if you're going to shop from somewhere other than the main site, that is totally fine. We like to make that easy for you. However, we do want to remind you that if you are watching us from Facebook, I can't see your comments. So if you want to be part of the conversation and you want to be part of the community, come on over to the big show so that you can be a part of that conversation and I can see all of the comments and questions and all of those things. All right. I apologize for the sniffles. The allergies are hitting me very, very hard. So I apologize for that. I know that there are a lot of you out there who are feeling the same. So yeah, we're just gonna sniffle through this together, right? Okay, so let's see, what else? Oh, well, I forgot to mention this part. This is really important. So you can always come back and watch this as a video on demand. So let's say you do have to navigate away, right? And that happens, things happen. If you do have to do that, you can always come back and watch this as a video on demand as many times as you want to. This is really helpful for when your items arrive and maybe you need a little re-inspiration or you've forgotten what you were going to do. Maybe you need to get right to the project project, it's just one step that you're forgetting, you can come and watch this as a video on demand, and you can fast forward through all of the housekeeping. You get right to what you need, and you can rewind and fast forward and watch as many times as you want to. And while you're there, you can also check out all of the other amazing projects that are part of the Artbeads library, because there is a ton of projects, a ton of things, so much inspiration. You should never have a problem finding something to inspire you on the Artbeads website. Now, while you are on that Artbeads website, guys, please sign up for that newsletter as the #1 way to stay in the know about everything that is happening at Artbeads. And guys, things are happening at Artbeads. There's a lot of fun things happening, and you don't want to miss any of it. So sign up for that newsletter so that you are going to be aware of all the specials, all the discounts, all of the fun, exciting things that we have coming up. So sign up for the newsletter, and then make your way over to the Facebook group, because this is another great resource for you. Be sure you're joining Serious Art Beaters Facebook group, because that's another way to stay in the know, as well as being part of this amazing community. You can share your creativity with other community members. You can be inspired. You can ask questions. You can talk to the designers. There are so many ways to be a part of this community. And so we don't want you to miss out on any of that. Newsletter, super important. Facebook group, super important. And guys, you want to be sure you're checking that website several times next week, because there could be some random shows. There could be some changes in schedule. There's a lot of things that are happening next week over on artbeads.com, and you don't want to miss out on any of that, because I can promise you there's a lot of unexpected fun stuff coming your way, and you don't want to hear about it after the fact. So be sure you're checking the website, signing up for the newsletter, all of that stuff, okay? Lots of fun things coming your way next week from an undisclosed location in the upper northwestern part of the country. Everybody's descending on the bat cave, as it were. So you don't want to miss out on any of those things. All right, let's see. What else do I need to tell you guys about? I feel like I've gotten everything covered except for the sharing of the love, because that's super important too, guys. And a lot of you are already hitting those heart buttons. If you would hit those heart buttons anytime you are feeling the love today, if you are seeing something that you love in the show, a technique, a project, a product, or you're just loving everybody and loving what's happening, hitting those heart buttons is a great way to let me know and to let Artbeads know that we are continuing to give you guys content that you love, right? It also lets me know that just in case the comments stop, that there's still people out there. Things happen, right? Technical things always happen, so you just never really know. So hitting those heart buttons is a great way to let me know that you are still there and you're still listening and you're still having a good time. Now, if you would like to further share that love, please share this video anywhere you are able to do so. If you're part of a Facebook group that allows you to share these kinds of videos, or if you just want to share this on your own social media feed, we definitely appreciate that. That is the #1 way that you can support us, because that virtual word of mouth is very important in growing this community. And that's what we're all about. We want to grow this community. We want to reach out there and get all of the makers who don't yet know about us yet, bring them into the Artbeads community, because this is a fun and happening place to be, right? Now, speaking of fun and happening places to be, can we talk about Lancaster for just a second? Guys, Beadfest is very quickly approaching, and we have a handful of spots left for our workshop. Now, limited, okay? Limited. There is only a handful of spots left. You definitely don't want to miss out on this. So if you are going to be in the Lancaster, Pennsylvania area during Beadfest, or you're even thinking about it, or maybe you're not thinking about it and now you're thinking about it because I'm talking about it. We want you to come and be a part of the party. We've got a lot of wonderful things planned for Beadfest. That is the end of June and the beginning of August, and you don't want to miss out on any of that. I've already got some friends coming from all over the country to be a part of this workshop. There is one workshop, well, I mean, there's others, but the Artbeads workshop, there's one workshop and 5 projects involved. So it is a tremendous bang for your buck, because you're going to get to spend time with each one of the designers. You're going to get to create 5 pieces of jewelry. That's unheard of for one workshop, right? I mean, especially just for like one little day. So, and it's not limited to just the one day. So we want you to come for the workshop, but we also want you to stay for the happy hour all of the fun things that are going to be happening afterwards and during the show. We're going to be doing some stage events. We're going to be giving some things away. We're going to be having a party, and we want you to be a part of it. So if you are even thinking about being in that part of the country during that time of the year, grab those spots, guys, because there's only a handful of those left, and we don't want you to miss out on a fun opportunity to hang out with me, the other designers, and make some really beautiful pieces of jewelry. It's going to be a blast, and I cannot wait. Like, I'm literally counting down the days on my calendar, getting ready for that. So I definitely don't want you to miss out. If you're even thinking about it, this is your sign. This is your sign. Go sign up. Come hang out. It's going to be a blast. All right, so I think I've covered all of the important information, except for the information that pertains to today's show. Listen, I got a fun show for you guys, and we're going to start celebrating being a maker right now. Now, I want to start out with giving you a coupon code. And I was going to save this until I kind of got into things a little bit, but I'm not going to. I can't sit on this one for too long because this is really important. I've got a coupon code for you guys. This coupon code is BAM FREE. BAMM for Become a Maker Month. Free for free shipping. BAMM free. All one word, no spaces. Okay, BAM free. You're going to put that in at the end of your order before you close out your cart, and you are going to get free shipping on $20 or more orders as long as you've got something from our kits collection in your cart. So let me explain. Okay, so you will get free shipping on orders of $20 or more as long as that order happens to have something from our kits collection in it. So in other words, grab a couple of kits from today's show that I'm going to show you. And then if you wanted to sneak in a couple of strands of beads, or I don't know, maybe you needed a tool or something, use this coupon code to get free shipping on that as well. As long as you've got something in the kits section, you're going to get free shipping on everything in your order. And that is fantastic news. And the trigger for that is the $20. So for those of you who've shopped with us for a while, you know that the trigger for free shipping is usually, apologize for the background noise. That was unexpected. The trigger for free shipping is usually $35. So we've lowered it down to that $20 mark. And like I said, you want to take advantage of that by adding in some extra things other than kits. This is a great opportunity to like sneak in some of those extra things. You don't have to tell anybody. We won't tell on you. We won't tell on you. We want you to enjoy. All right, so that is the coupon code. Now let me tell you about the coupon code. A little extra insider information about that before we get into things is that it actually says that coupon code is good until Monday, but here's a little secret for you because you're an insider, you're here watching the show with me live. That coupon code is actually good for the entire month of June because it's Maker Month. And not everybody gets to have that information, so I want you to know that you are extra special. Getting to know that coupon code is going to last you all through the month of June, so put that in your back pocket. Use it as many times as you want to. Definitely use it today. Don't forget to close out your carts. And while you're at it, sneak in some of those extra things that are not kits because you're going to get the free shipping on those as well. All right, so speaking of kits, I'm so sorry about the background. Oh my goodness, it is a Friday. Okay, I'm going to turn you around and we're going to look at kits and we're going to talk about what becoming a maker is about and how easy it is to get started if you're not there yet. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm going to turn you around. All right, guys. So a little sneak peek there. I have tons of kits in the show today. Not only do I have kits, but I have finished pieces to show you what these kits are. Because what good is showing a kit if I don't have a couple of samples to show you, right? That's just not very good sales of me. So I want to be sure that I'm showing you as many of these that I've put together as I possibly can. Now, why kits? Why not kits? That's my question. My question is why not? So over on the Artbeads website, guys, there are a ton of kits to choose from. This is just one I'm going to show you here. There are a lot of different kits to choose from, and everybody loves kits. And we are building up our library of kits that are available to you. And a kit is a great way to start, but it's also just a really cool extra fun thing to do, even if you are already a seasoned maker. I love kits, okay? I've been a maker for the majority of my life, and I still buy kits. I was so excited to do this show because it meant that I got to get my hands on a lot of the kits that are on the website and put them together. Why does that matter to me if I'm already a maker? Well, because somebody's already done the hard part for me. Somebody has put all the beads together, written the instructions, packaged it all up, and sent it to me. And all I have to do is put it together just the way that it's shown. And the instructions are easy to follow, and the pieces of jewelry are gorgeous. I don't have to think about it. I spend a lot of time thinking about other designs. I don't have to think about these. They're already ready. I can see what they're going to look like. I can put it together. I know it's going to look exactly the same way as it does in the picture, or I can spice it up a little bit with my own, my own little flair if I want to, or I can keep it as simple as that. Now, if you're not a maker, okay, or you know somebody in your life who could potentially be a maker and they just don't know that they're a maker yet, kits are a great place to start, because of all the reasons I just told you, right? The instructions are there, the photos are there, all of the pieces are there. All they have to do is just follow the instructions, and they're guaranteed to put together a beautiful piece of jewelry, right? What a great introduction to the joy of jewelry making and just being a maker in general. So that's what today's show is all about. We're talking about kits. Now, I've only got a handful of kits that are that are on the website, but it's only a portion of the ones that are actually available on the Artbeads website. So if you love kits as much as I do, or you want to be a jewelry maker but you're a little intimidated by it, kits is a wonderful place to start. And again, adding these to your cart, if you've got at least $20 worth of kits in your cart, you're going to get free shipping, so you may as well throw in some other things as well. Now let's talk about them. Let me try to reset this. Sorry guys, I just messed up the tripod. Okay. All right, we're going to go through some of these because they are a lot of fun, and I've made several of them. Now, I didn't make all of them, but I did make many of these. So this one is the Tiara Cassia Celestial Bracelet and Earrings Quick Kit. And you guys know it is becoming harder and harder to get our hands on tiara cast things. I mean, that's just the truth. And so anytime I can get anything tiara cast related, I get really excited about it. This was such a pretty kit to put together. This one has everything you need to put together this beautiful bracelet as well as a pair of earrings. And I'm talking about everything. The jump rings, the ear wires, the eye pins, all of the pieces are here for you. And you also get some extra beads. So if you needed to, or if you wanted to add extra things to this, or if you wanted to make your bracelet a little bit bigger, you've got a whole tube of Toho beads to go with this. And then I also had leftover extra beads. So if I wanted to make another pair of earrings, or if I wanted to maybe start the beginning of a necklace to match this, I had leftovers to do that. This one is so nice. All of the tiara cast, listen, all the kits in the show today, tiara cast or not, are fantastic. But I just want to kind of give you an idea of what you can expect when you get these. So, of course, you get the beautiful full color picture on the front. But then when you open it up, you're going to get all of your instructions, right? Step-by-step instructions. You're even going to get the way to tie the knot at the end if you need help with that. And then, of course, there's some more tiara cast information. I don't know how much of that is still available, but you get all of the information that you need over on the Artbeads website. This also tells you, what your supplies are, and it lets you know what your required tools are for this, which are pretty basic. Pretty basic. Some scissors, some pliers, a bead stopper if you want it, or a binder clip, ruler, things like that. So you can see even from just the required tools, like it doesn't take a whole lot to put together a really beautiful little set here. And it is really beautiful. This is not like just some like junky jewelry. This is absolutely beautiful stuff. This has some tiara cast elements in it. They picked out some beautiful beads. There's some ceramic here. There are some large hole beads, some glass beads, some Toho seed beads. It's just a really beautiful set, and it is a set because there's enough to make the earrings to go with it. So that is our first kit. That is the Celestial Bracelet and Earrings Quick Kit. And I think mine turned out exactly like the picture did. I love it when that happens, right? I mean, you're getting exactly what it is. There's no questions about that. So pretty. So pretty. All right, I'm going to set this one over here to the side because I've got a lot more kits for you guys. So just as I mentioned at the top of the show, just in case you're curious, this is a personal shopper show, meaning that I'm just showing you some fabulous things, some fabulous kits that are in the shop to help you become a maker, but we're not actually doing a project. So just in case you're curious about that, we are just going through some fabulous kits today. All right, I've got another one for you. I've got several Tiara cast ones. But I do have lots of others as well. I just happen to pick these up first. So we have the Floral Earrings Quick Kit. Now this was one of my absolute favorites because it's got this sparkle. Like, I mean, they're all beautiful, but you had me at crystals, okay? You had me at crystals. These are absolutely beautiful. Look how pretty. Instant gratification jewelry at its finest right here. So pretty. And I really kind of consider this one of those last chances to get your hands on some Tiara cast stuff because, like I said, it's getting harder and harder to find. These are stunning. And again, look exactly like the picture. They're very easy to put together. It just took, you know, some pliers for this. I used some chain nose pliers, some round nose pliers, and was able to put these together easy peasy. It's got all of the instructions on the inside again, and these are like, there's only 6 instructions. So for those of you who are thinking about giving to a potential maker, this one only has 6 steps. That's super quick. You can put these together in probably about 15 minutes. If you are a brand new maker, maybe 30 minutes to 45 minutes. I don't really see this taking you a whole long time. But the results are absolutely beautiful. So pretty. You've got some sparkle here, lots of fun colors, so you're going to be able to wear these with a lot of different things. But it's a beautiful little kit. I love that. So pretty. All right, moving right along. Now I've got another earring kit for you guys. This was another, I've only got a handful more of these Tiara cast kits. This is another earring kit that I thought was really fun. I only did one of them, but if I'd have had a little bit more time, I would have done both of them. So these are our beaded concho earrings quick kit. Now this one is considered a quick kit, but this one is a little bit, it's like a little bit more than just stringing here. Now this is still simple beading because this is not hard by any stretch of the imagination. But for those of you who are more into seed bead designs, this is definitely going to be right up your alley for sure. This one also includes some beautiful Toho beads and everything you need to make a beautiful set of earrings. Let me show you. And again, it came out exactly like the picture. The steps are really easy to follow, and the results are just stunning. And I put these together pretty quickly. You know, seed beading, that does take a little bit more time, but for the most part, this was in about 30 minutes for sure. I could have done both earrings in about an hour. Even if you're a beginner, I think you could probably get both earrings done in about an hour because the instructions are really easy to follow. It gives you step by step. It even comes with the needle. You've got all of the steps that you need, and the written instructions are really super easy to follow. So it's going to give you each step, and then of course it helps that you can refer back to the finished piece as well so that you can kind of see where you're going as you're going along. But loved these. So pretty. So pretty. All right, so next up, can we just mention how many leftover seed beads there are? Like, I was going to use some of these to finish the earring, but then I still have a lot of leftover beads. I think that that's awesome because it means that I can really kind of further my creativity, right? When I'm done with the actual project, and if I have leftovers, that means I can just be even more creative. So I love that. Love that. Love that. All right, let's take a look at a couple of bracelets, shall we? Some Tiara cast bracelets here. I've got a bee bracelet. Now, I kind of messed this one up, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just regular. I just regular people. All right, so this is the bead bracelet. Leave it to me to mess up something super easy. This one is 100% truly a quick kit. This one you can do super easy. Even if you are a beginner, I think you're probably going to be able to knock this one out 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes at the most. This is a pretty easy design, but yet I still somehow managed to mess mine up. I'm going to show it to you anyway because, I mean, it's important for you to get full transparency with me. So you guys know, always keeping it real here. So it all looks great to start with, right? Looks great. It's easy to put together. The leather in this is yummy. Like this color, it's not yellow, it's not brown. It's this like, I don't know. It's kind of a magical color, but how cute is this? The little bee charm, little check glass flower here, simple knots. It's got a bee button for your clasp. But I didn't measure. And I almost left it out of the show, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to keep it in because I want them to see that, like, it doesn't matter how many years of jewelry making you've got under your belt. Listen, measure twice, cut once. Ask me how many times I measured. I didn't measure at all. The funny thing is that it still fits me perfectly, but it is most definitely a little lopsided. So now you can see that yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You can make 500 bracelets. You can make these most intricate designs in the entire world and yet still make a simple mistake. But you know what? It's not bad because the truth is that you only see it like this when I don't have it on. If I put it on, you never even notice. You would never even notice, but I just wanted you to see because I thought it was funny. Like, you know, I pretend like I'm this like great jewelry designer and yeah. It's important to measure, people. So I love the comments here. It's so funny. Right? And Wanda says nothing a few more dangles couldn't hide. Exactly the way you said I don't measure. Like I don't measure. I don't. I should have. But okay, back to the kit. It's actually really easy and straightforward. And had I measured, I could have nailed this one too, but I just didn't. And you've got plenty of leather to, if you happen to make a mistake, you can correct it. But it's a really easy one to put together. This is a great little bracelet that you can stack up. This is a really good gift because unlike me who messed this one up, if you were to give this to a young maker, first of all, this is on trend 100%. Second of all, they can stack this with their others. But what a great gateway, right? What a wonderful gateway kit to get them into the joys of jewelry making. So if you know any potential makers, maybe some younger potential makers, these are great ones for them because leather is always on trend. The bees, they have been on trend for a couple of years now and they don't seem to be going anywhere anytime soon. So take advantage when you see things like this. If there's a young maker in your life, this will make a nice little addition. Slip this into a birthday card because it comes nice and flat. Right? It really does come nice and flat. This is not bulky. There's, you know, the materials close up really, really nicely. You could just put this in with the birthday card, you know, and give it to them and be like, here you go, try it out. See what you think. I think it would be a nice, I would be excited to get one as a gift for sure. Okay. So now I've got a couple more of these bracelets that I actually did measure on. You'll be happy to know. I was a little bit more responsible. Actually, I'll be honest with you. I didn't measure with this one either because you don't have to. That was the only one that I needed to measure. This one I didn't really have to measure, and that was perfect for me because you guys know I don't measure. I don't math much. In most situations, I eyeball everything. So this one was really easy to put together too. And again, another really trendy piece. This is the Wisdom Mantra bracelet. I love this one because it's adjustable, right? You've got the bead here so you can pull to tighten it up and you can pull to open it up, which is really nice. If you're going to give this one as a gift, you don't have to worry about what size, but super easy. and 100% on trend. It's got a nice large hole bead here, and the leather is really supple and really nice. And you've got your little tree of wisdom. This one says only scissors required, which is fantastic and really straightforward, step by step, right? And then there's a couple of different ways you can do the button. So again, really easy to put together, and the results are really nice as well. Looks just like it does in the picture. I didn't mess this one up. This one survived even me. All right, moving on. I've got one more tiara cast, and then we're going to move on to some of these other things, because I've got other really cool kits for you guys. I don't want you to think this is a show all about tiara cast, because it's not. I've got lots of other amazing kits as well. This is another one of the easy bracelets. This one is the Rattlesnake bracelet kit. I love this one because it's got that Southwestern feel to it. Super nice. It's got great instructions, just as all the other ones. Your skill set is easy peasy. I like that for sure. I did have to do a little measuring with this one, but I managed to actually get it right this time. So this one's got this really cool snake little charm in the middle. I like it. And then your seed beads and your leather, and of course a button. And you guys know I absolutely go crazy over a button clasp, especially for my customers who have dexterity issues. Buttons for clasps are a lifesaver. Love them almost as much as I love them almost as much as I love magnetic clasps, because you don't have to have another person to put your jewelry on for you, right? This was a really cute one. Liked it a lot. And again, this is another one that, like, if you know a young maker or a young potential maker, this is a great introductory project to get them, you know, interested in making jewelry. Or for those of you who are seasoned veterans, sometimes it's nice just to have somebody else do the thinking for you, right? Grab a couple of these kits, and as you're sitting, watching TV, whatever it is that you're doing, you just want to take it easy, but you need to keep your hands busy. This is nice because it doesn't take a ton of brain power. You do kind of have to measure, though, just saying. There's a clear difference here, okay? Measuring and not measuring. This is what you're going to get. Okay. I'm done making fun of myself today. Okay. Let's move on. All right. Now, outside of the tiara cast kits, now there are more tiara cast kits available on the website, just so you know. But outside of those, there's also a whole world of other amazing kits that are available on the website. First things first are these have only been in the shop for a while, these little lovely Lotus earring kits. Now, these are so cute and so on trend, and they come in a bunch of different color choices. So I'm going to lay them all out for you here. This is the turquoise. Okay, so there's the turquoise version. There is this blue and pink version. These have these beautiful check glass Lotus coin beads, and then the little charms. Everything you need to make these little earrings in any little color combo that you want. There's the gold and the red. The gold and the red is actually my favorite. And then the purple. The purple is really pretty because it's got AB finish on one side. So you can make the AB finish the front, or you can make just the purple the front. It's totally up to you because the Lotus is on either side. Put this more up here out of the comment section. Sorry, y'all. Move these up a little bit. Oh my goodness. Look how pretty those are, and they all have the little Lotus charms that go with them. The instructions are super easy to follow, and they all come in these different color choices, so you're going to be able to pick and choose. There's lots of information included here. There's how to open and close a jump ring. So becoming a maker, guys, these are essential skills, and I love it that these are included because I think sometimes we take for granted that everybody knows how to do everything, and we don't. Sometimes the most basic things like opening and closing a jump ring can be a real challenge for people. So having this information on hand, not only is this good for, you know, just a good refresher for everybody, but if you're giving this to somebody who is a brand new maker, this information is the building blocks, the stepping stones from which they are going to become the maker that they were meant to be. And having this kind of information included in a kit is really, really wonderful. There are instructions for how to create a simple loop. So it's going to show you step by step with all of the pictures and the words, because some people need one or the other, some people need both. And then there are the step-by-step instructions for creating a wrapped loop as well. Really, really nice information. And then of course you have just your step-by-step information for the project itself. You've got what's included, so you know that you can double check to make sure that you've got all of the pieces, you didn't lose anything when you were opening up your packaging. And then you've got your instructions here. And if you need to, there is also a step-by-step video tutorial. So if you need that, it's available on the website as well. So everything you need here to become a maker, right? Down to how to open and close a jump ring, down to how to make a wrapped loop or a simple loop. Like, we're taking care of all of those things for you, or for the potential maker in your life. Like, if you've ever wanted to become a maker, this is the opportunity. This is the chance to do that. So, all right. Now, again, these are all individually listed. So the reds, the teal, the purple, the blue, you get each one of these individually listed. So I just want to be clear that, like, it's not all four. You pick out the colors that you want, or as many as you want. What a fun little class you could do. So, you know, there's all of those like painting classes, at least around my town, where, you know, you can get together on a Tuesday night, you can rent out and you can paint a picture and like drink a glass of wine while you're painting a picture and you follow the instructor. Who's to say you couldn't do this at your own dining room table, right? Grab 5 or 6 of these in like the turquoise, or 1 in each color, or 3 or 4 in each color, and invite your girlfriends over. You don't know. You've got maybe, you know, out of the 6 friends that you invite over, let's say maybe 2 of them, it just sparks something in them. They put together this pair of earrings and it just totally ignites a whole new world of creativity inside them. You don't know, right? And these little instructions, they can take the instructions home with them. Like, you have your little friends over, you know, for a nice little glass of wine and making some earrings, and you may have just changed somebody's life. You have no idea. So you guys, jewelry is one of those things that reaches people and touches people in a way that is so unexpected. So you just never know. These are great little opportunities to change somebody's life. As silly as that might sound, it really is the truth. All right, so moving on. Nicole says, alcohol and crafting can lead to shenanigans. They'll shenan and then they'll shenan again. And I'm okay with that, Nicole. I'm okay with it. Sip and makes are always fun, right? I agree. All right. Now, if bracelets are more your speed, just so happen to have these brand new Serendipity Encore Stretch bracelet kits for you guys. Now, I did not, I kind of slept on this one, and I'm sorry. I didn't put together these, but I will show you everything that's in each one of them so you can see the colors out of the packaging. But fortunately for you, there are beautiful color pictures of all of these. So I didn't do a very good job of giving you any visual inspiration, but there is a ton of visual inspiration on the website. So please don't come for me for this one, but I will show you. So the Serendipity Encore bracelets, these come in 5 different colors, and I've got all 5 of those for you. So this is the pink and the silver that I'm going to show you. This is a really awesome kit because you can make more than one bracelet. I love that. You can make a whole little stack of bracelets, and you've got some really beautiful beads. This gives you all of the instructions, as you can see, just like what I just showed you. It has all of the step-by-step instructions, how to tie the knots. There's a video, so if you need the video, there's a link to that as well. And you get a full strand of the opalon. So you've got plenty of stretch material here. You're getting your own little tube of E6000. And then you've got your beads. So this is the pink and silver. And every single one of these is beautiful. This is another one of those where, like, a potential maker, right? If you got a young person, this is the perfect gift. Everything is in the package for you, even the needles. You don't have to do anything else except just package this up, right? Pop it in a gift bag or just hand it to them, you know? Kids don't care. Kids don't care if you package this up. My teenager does not care. She's like, wrapping paper? What a waste. No, just hand it to me, right? These are so beautiful. And for young people, old people, does not make any difference. Who doesn't love to make beautiful bracelets, right? You can make a whole stack. I think you can make up to 7 bracelets, I'm pretty sure. I think it kind of just depends on the size of the bracelets that you need, but all of that information is included. And again, there's a video so you can go step by step to show you exactly how to tie the knots and all of those things. But this was the pink and silver. Let me show you the other ones. Now, I'm not going to pull out all of the things. I'm just going to pull out the beads, but just so you know, full stretch, E6000, needles, beads, okay? Now, let's look at the other colors. So this one is the purple and silver. I say I'm not going to pull everything out, and then here I am pulling literally everything out. So this one I actually took the strands apart because I was going to sit and make the bracelets, and then I got distracted because, you know, life happens and all of that. But here's the purple. You can see, so pretty. And guys, you're getting full strands of the beads. So this is not like, oh, well, here's a couple of beads. No, like you're getting the full tubes of the Tohos and the full strands of the beads. So we're not messing around with the materials here. You are literally getting everything you need and then some. So you're definitely going to have some seed beads left over. So pretty. So that was the purple. This one was my favorite, and I did make a bracelet with this one, and I left it in my bedroom. It's on my dresser. I apologize. Please don't be mad at me. But you guys will see as soon as I hold this one up, you're going to be like, yeah, we knew this one was your favorite. This is the turquoise and the gold. Who knew this was my favorite? Raise your hand if you knew this was going to be my choice for the ones that I loved the most. And yeah, I did make a bracelet, it's just not in here. But you can see the beads were these beautiful check glass fire polish, and then these guys, these rondelles, and then these were the seed beads. Gee, I wonder if anybody knew that this would be my... Can you tell? Yeah, love that. So pretty, so pretty. Okay, I got 2 more for you. This is my second favorite one. They're all gorgeous. I mean, I'm just being honest with you. These are all so pretty. It's really hard to pick a favorite, but this was my second favorite. This is the peach cream. Oh my goodness, look how pretty. Yep. Oh, I love that. And you guys know the Pantone color of the year is that peach fuzz. This is perfect. Perfect. If you're all about the Pantone and offering up some things for your customers that are in the Pantone color, yep, you can make you a quick little bracelet stack out of these. That is absolutely beautiful. So nice. Love that. All right, and then last but not least is the Crystal Ice Blue. This one is so pretty. This is like Ice Queen. This is very... very fancy. So this blue is absolutely gorgeous. What a beautiful mix. Those are so nice. Diane says, Julie Bean is what got me started on the jewelry world. Thank you, Julie. Right? Gosh, I love Julie so much. You guys, not only is Julie just an amazing designer, but she's just such a warm, motherly, she just has this energy. I know I've said it before. She just has this energy about her that I just like, she's one of those people you just want to be around. You just want to be around her because you feel safe. Does that make sense? She's probably embarrassed by me saying that. Like, what a weird thing to say. But I mean, like, she has such a safe, welcoming, warming energy to her. And you mix that with all of the other amazing designers and like, our chemistry as designers, we're so fortunate to have just the most amazing group. It is so nice. All right, so let's take another look-see here at the colors. So up here we have the pink, okay? So this was the pink one. This was the turquoise and gold. This was the purple. This was that beautiful crystal and ice blue. And this was the peach. So there you go. Eric says, our designers are the kindest people you'd ever meet. They are awesome. And I agree with that 100%. And I am one of them. But it's true. It's so true. We have such an amazing team. And it really just kind of bleeds out into our community. And I mean, we're just, it's something. It's something. It is quite magical, honestly. I don't know. I don't know that it is. I think it's one of those things where, like, you know, it happens once in a lifetime. It's one of those kinds of things. It's like the Beatles, you know? You can't ring that bell twice. We got really lucky, so we all need to stick together and take care of each other. But, yeah. So cool. All right, guys. Moving on. All right, let's see. I got a couple more things to show you guys, and then I'm going to be done for the day. Now, for those of you who maybe are a little bit more interested in seed beads, I've got a couple of little things that I think are going to interest you. So this one, I didn't put this one together just because I didn't have the time, but I wanted to show it to you. I know this is more holiday related, but there's no time like the present to get started on some of those holiday projects. This one was so cute. This one reminded me of my friend Kathy, who happens to collect gnomes. So I grabbed this because I everything that reminds me of her. I mean, you just kind of have to. But fawn, gnome, and their home. So there's a little deer here. There's a little gnome, and then there's their little mushroom house. It's all decorated up for the holidays with some holly berries. It's got a candle in the window. It's just super, super cute. And this is going to make the most wonderful gift for somebody. Now, whether you put it together in advance and give it already made, or whether you give this to the person in your life that is really interested in seed beading, this is a great place to start. And I'm going to open this up and show you why this is a really good starting point, because I don't want anybody to be intimidated. Maybe you're a stringer and seed beads are kind of, you know, intimidating to you. Hopefully this is going to change your mind. This one, of course, features Toho seed beads. And you've got all of the beads in here to create everything, including your 1G. So you got your G string here. Yes, you can laugh. I won't tell anybody if you laugh. I won't. You got your G string in here. There are also needles included. So literally everything you need. But then what I wanted you to see was the instructions here, because this is what is really important, are the instructions. And you're going to see they're in color and they're all marked. It's going to show you row by row. Okay. You're going to not have any problems putting this together at all. There's the one for the mushroom and all of the steps row by row. And for the little gnome, and all of the steps for that. And the steps are really, really easy to follow. And back here on the back, this is your brick stitch, not britch. Brick stitch basics. That's a mouthful, right? And this is going to walk you through it. So whether you know all about brick stitch or you have never done brick stitch before, this is really going to help you. It's going to guide you. You're going to be able to come back to this and refer to this several times. And then down here at the bottom, for more help with brick stitch, watch the video. And it's got the link, artbeads.com/brickstitchbasics, to give you the building blocks to become a brick stitch master. And then you've got everything you need to create these cute little pieces. And like I said, I know it's not the holidays, but there's no time like right now to get a jump on those kinds of things, because life gets so busy, and the next thing you know, you look up from your work spot, you know, you've got your head down, you're making jewelry, and you look up and it's November. That happens, right? So grabbing these now, or thinking ahead, like, okay, well, I know somebody who might really love this. I'm going to give it to them, you know, around Thanksgiving. So they're going to have this for Christmas, that potential maker in your life. This is a really nice little gift, or just a great one to have for yourself. So I love that. Love that. It is. It's a great little kit. Shrooms, gnomes, and cheese strings. It's party time, says what? You know, sometimes I read comments and I think, why did I read that out loud? Like, everybody else can see that. I didn't necessarily need to say that. But I can't. Oh, yep. It's that kind of party around here, guys. Listen. I started it. I started it. You can blame me for it. All right, I've got another seed bead style kit for you guys. I thought this one was really cool. I had a fun time putting this together. So this is a scallop wrap bracelet or a necklace. And this one was really cool, but this is definitely a time-consuming project. So I did the condensed version of this just to show you. But another really fun one where all of the instructions are included. I'm going to open those up for you so you can see. So this literally has, just like all the other kits, step-by-step instructions, whether you want to do a bracelet, whether you want to do the necklace, like every single bit of this is included. You've got tons of information to refer back to, and the overall finished piece is a lot of fun. And I had so many seed beads to work with, and I did, like I said, the little condensed version, so I just made a bracelet. But this is a great kind of in-between piece, because you can be a stringer and still really enjoy the seed bead project. You can be a seed beader and really enjoy this as a stringing project. So it's really cool. I think the results are really awesome. This was definitely a fun one, something that I never thought of before, which was you know, combining chain with seed beads. It went together pretty quickly. Like, I'd say I did this in about an hour. Now, if I had done the full necklace, I think it would have taken a bit more time than that, but I didn't mind it. It wasn't boring. You know, it was fun. I just didn't have enough time to do the entire necklace, but there is enough here. You get enough chain to make the entire necklace. You even get the little tassel and everything. And this one is actually on the website in a couple of different colors. This is just the one that spoke to me with the turquoise and the kind of nickel gray color here. I really liked this one, but there are other options on the website. So I thought this was a lot of fun. And again, kind of that happy medium between like stringing and seed beading. So if anybody, you know, maybe they don't know yet, a potential maker that doesn't know, well, do I want to do seed beads, or do I want to do stringing, or do I want to do a little bit of both? This is a great little in between where they can really kind of get a feel for using seed beads and chain together, oddly enough, and maybe kind of decide what path they want to take on their jewelry making journey. But the results are really cool. I really liked that. And as I was going, I was like, oh, if I have any little chain scraps, some little earrings to match would be really cute. And I'm sure, as you can see, with all of the leftovers here, I've got plenty to do that. So really cool. All right. Now, I think I've only got 2 more kits to show you guys, which is fine because we're coming up on the hour mark here, and I don't want to keep you for much longer than that. But these are cute little kits that I think would make great little stocking stuffers, or, you know, little hostess gifts, or just a gift for a friend. There's 2 of these that I have in the show. One of them is still in the little container. Look at this container. How cute is this? Look, hooray for handmade, artbeads.com. This is the cutest little container ever. So after I take this out, I am going to save this container and put beads in it because it's just super cutie. But this necklace This one, artbeads.com / and then it has the instructions right there for you. Really easy to put together. This is just a really simple little necklace with the little arrow. I mean, it doesn't get easier than that. That is instant gratification jewelry at its finest. And if you wanted to hang some little beads from this to personalize it, you absolutely could do that, or you could just layer this up. I love chain necklaces, like that's my thing. So, you know, having chain pieces like this that have these little elements to them that are really cool. Add a couple of your favorite little check glass fire polish to dangle from this if you wanted to, or just leave it alone. It's really, really pretty and on trends because you can layer it with other things. You could even shorten this up if you wanted to make it an anklet, or if you wanted to make it a bracelet instead. Really, really cute. All right, and then last but not least is another one that came in the little container like this, but I've actually been wearing this one for about 2 weeks, and some of you may have noticed and some of you may not have noticed, but it does come in a little container like this. I can't find the thing, but I've got it on, and so I'm just going to show it to you. Hold on. I've been wearing it with my Q, but it's this one right here. Again, really easy. This one is just a chain bracelet with these beautiful Rivoli crystals on it. So you get your 3 little crystals, you get all the pieces, all the instructions. Mine's not hanging very nicely at the moment, but it's that gorgeous green. And what's cool about it is that regardless of which direction these little crystals are hanging, it's awesome looking. So there's the green, right? And then on the other side is that beautiful, like, I don't even know what you call that. It's like it's not black diamond. It's something else. It's like shadow crystal or something like that. I don't know. But it's regardless, it's really pretty. And I've been wearing this one. I put it together and put it on, and I haven't taken it off since. This is my favorite kind of jewelry ever, because you just throw it on and then I forget about it. It's not heavy. It's not, you know, it stacks up well with all of my other things. It's pretty. I made it really, really quickly. This is definitely one that like I would give to my 14-year-old daughter and say, here, you know, put this together, and she would wear it proudly because she made it. But it is so easy. This is a 100% foolproof way to intrigue a maker, a potential maker. If you've never made anything before, something about having something this sparkly and this quick, that instant gratification jewelry, that is really what gets people going, right? And I've been making jewelry for a million years. Maybe not a million years, but feels like it. I'm making jewelry forever, and I still get excited about these kinds of kits where it's just pretty. I put it together. It took me all of about 5 minutes, and I've got a piece of jewelry that I've been wearing nonstop since I made it. And, you know, people have asked me about it, and I can say, yeah, I put that together. Now, what a great example of beautiful jewelry does not have to be a representation of every skill or technique you've ever learned, right? I can do well beyond doing just jump rings, but that doesn't mean that I'm not completely satisfied with just opening and closing some jump rings with some beautiful beads, right? So we all got to start somewhere. And if you're thinking about becoming a maker, or there is somebody in your life who's thinking about becoming a maker, these kits are the best way to get started with that, because you're going to get all the instructions plus the satisfaction of having a beautiful finished piece of jewelry when you finish. So all right, guys, I'm going to turn you around. Debbie says, sometimes simple is better. Absolutely. I'm going to turn you around. We've been through a ton of kits today. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this little trip through the kits. Now, I do want to mention a couple of things. So first and foremost, I want to remind you before you close out that cart to take advantage of that coupon code. That is BAMM, BAMM free, no spaces. BAMMFREE. All one word, no spaces. That's going to give you that's going to give you free shipping on orders $20 or more, as long as something in that order is from the kits selection. Okay, so from the kits section of the website, if you've got a couple of kits in there and then you want to throw in some extra things, you're going to get free shipping on all of those things. And that is at the $20 trigger instead of the normal $35 trigger. So we've lowered that total for you so that you can really take full advantage of this Become a Maker month for the month of June, because we want everybody, even if you're already a maker, we want you to celebrate all month long. And there is so much fun happening, guys. Sign up for the newsletter. Check the Artbeads website quite as often as you can, because like I mentioned, there are some fun things coming your way. Next week in particular, there's going to be some unexpected things that are going to be coming to you from the Artbeads website. So you want to be sure that you're checking the website, that you're signing up for that newsletter, that you are double checking in with everybody in the community over on the Artbeads Facebook group. So you want to be sure that you're not missing out on anything, because this entire month of June is all about becoming a maker, and we're going to have some wonderful things for you guys. We've got all of these amazing kits, which, you know, is a great way to start becoming a maker. But then of course we have all of the other amazing designers. You want to sign up for the newsletter so you don't miss out. Set your reminders for all of the amazing designers and their projects coming your way. And don't forget, guys, we just recently added Ryan Ashley Anderson to the design team, which is fantastic. She's going to be making her way into rotation as well. So those lives will be coming up, guys. Things are happening at Artbeads, and we want you to be a part of it. So don't miss out. All right. Take advantage of that coupon code for that free shipping on $20 or more orders, as long as they contain something from the kits section of the website. Guys, that is good through Monday, except for you guys. So you get the special deal that's going to last all through the month of June. Shh, that's just between us. All right. Okay. Don't forget to set your reminders. Same time, same place next week, unless there's a change. You know, a fun little one. I'll let you know. Be checking that website, okay? And I'll be back with you guys next week with another fun project. I love you guys. I hope you have an amazing weekend. Thank you to all of you for joining in. Thanks for being a part of my beadie journey and letting me be a part of yours. And I will be seeing you guys again very soon. Bye, guys.